lineup, the names in the lineup surprised many of us.
Here's Rodrigo on his favoured left flank, cutting inside. And pushed away rather unconvincingly by Aron Escandé.
And that was their right back, who was looking to snaffle at the chance if Escandé got a bad touch and it was Carvajal. They're looking like a basic 4-3-3, but with masses of flexibility. Go again, I think that Oviedo going.
Guler. Valverde calling for it, don't let him shoot from there. And usually there is more pace on a Fede Valverde shot from that range.
So we know that he can fill the net from further out too. But with 21 minutes gone,
Mastantuono. It wasn't coming down quickly enough to...
Marco, and a couple of minutes ago when Oviedo were trying to play out, and there was a moment when there was a little bit of a struggle.
Here's Mbappé. Got Rodrigo in support. And Guler.
That's a ball. That's a lovely ball.
And Mastantuono can't angle it in. Mastantuono arriving at the back post. Just unable to get it on target.
Burst and inches. First touch. Inches short of arriving on time. Aron Escandé getting there quickly probably would have produced a save.
Mastantuono with the flick. Here's Guler. Out to Rodrigo. Goes on the outside. And it's not cleared. And Guler's there.
Oh, ho, ho.
It looked for all the world that was the opening goal for Real Madrid.
It's a moment for Mastantuono to begin it. This is Rodrigo back at his best. And this is chaos. Harder quick to do. Xabi Alonso will tell him whether he's happy or not. I would question in a game as tight as this whether Mbappé should be this deep.
Tramini won the ball back. Here's Mbappé. Oh, what a finish that is from Kylian Mbappé. So clinical from the Frenchman to give Real Madrid the lead. The hosts are not happy from that challenge from Tramini, which started the move, but it was lightning quick from Real Madrid.
Well, I'm going to link elastic hips of his. That quickness of thought, his ability to finish, all of those come into play in a way that working from deep, the onside, I think, is no question, I would judge. Tackle we might have another look at. It's a brilliant finish. It's a Kylian Mbappé finish.
Yes.
Give him any room at all, he'll slide it diagonally across you. But where was he? Yes, it needed Oviedo to be undressed positionally because of the way that the ball was won. I think, personally, first sight, you'll correct me.
Well. Here is Housen. Goes for goal. Well, he did exactly the same thing last week against Osasuna.
I think summary, you were linking to last week's display. This has been a little bit crisper, a little bit more intense. There's been an intense attitude towards the tackling. Tchouaméni's one, creating the goal. He's been let away with a book.
Shots, the most important statistic of all. They are leading by a goal to nil as we get underway in the second half of the Estadio Carlos Tartiere. Match day 2 in La Liga EA Sports. Real Madrid looking for their second win. Challenges from Tchouaméni throughout that first half. Here's Rodrigo. We'll see how long Rodrigo gets on the pitch. Presumably at some point we'll see Vinicius. We've seen a shot from Fede Valverde.
Well, I'll pick up your point, not just because Alonso's worried about the headlines tomorrow. This is a game where both his pace and his electrically quick feet can make a big difference.
Calling for it at the back post. Carreras back to Mbappé. Carvajal making his way into the box. Tchouaméni takes the shot on from distance. And Carvajal was suggesting that the pass should have been made.
It's part of the makeup that has made him much grief over the years. And I think that Escandé will have judged that he maybe was over-generous there. Nonetheless, sporting gestures are to be encouraged in general.
I was going to ask you who you thought was going to go off for Vinicius Junior, but there we go, there's the answer.
One of them was a standout. Rodrigo has been toiling for a good half an hour.
Outcome for Oviedo as Real Madrid look to come forward. It's a 4-on-3 if they can figure it out here. Mbappe to Brahim and Valverde.
It's been 2 weeks since.
So much to digest there. It's Mbappe who carries this legitimate reputation of never pressed for Madrid to work out that somebody needs to run across, and in the end it's Vinicius, which helps.
The ball in is cleared at the near post by Rudiger, only as far as Sibo. And it's a shot on target for Oviedo.
White, who looked leg weary, and that has to be. He's got a nice leap, and his top body strength, I think, when he's in there is very, very good. Exemplary work.
Mbappe is brought down right in front of the referee, and that should be a yellow card. And it is.
He got away with a little bit of wrestling. I think, was it him on Rudiger first half?
And more appearances than any other player for Oviedo last season, Dani Calvo.
Confusion in the marking scheme.
And the header from Tramini straight at Escandé.
It won't happen, but if you stop the clock now as we look at that header that Tchouameni can't quite see, and stranger things have happened.
Now the change for Oviedo. Elias going on and replaced by Brecalo.
That was the one I will admit.
It's still Al Hassani. Can he find a cross? He can find a teammate. And Sibo!
Why is it closed down by Gonzalo Garcia, was the nearest player to him? Why wasn't anybody stepping out? Why wasn't anybody else running with him?
But was that the chance?
Pitch for 20 minutes now.
Here's Vinicius winning possession back. He's got Mbappe to his left. And Mbappe finishes it off. The goal made by Vinicius Junior, finished off by Kylian Mbappe.
But executing the correct pass. There's a little bit of clever hassling. It's too easy for Vinicius, but his speed of thought, the run, Mbappe holds his position well enough. The ball could not be given in better position with better weighting by Vinicius. That's what two managers now have prayed for to see in the combination between the Frenchman and the Brazilian. They get on well enough, but do they connect often enough and well enough? In that instance, fantastic, and what an easy...
Back come the visitors with Vinicius once again, pulling it back for Brahim. And Mbappe for the hat-trick. Escandé was
rash. Well, Vinicius, we're going to see the shot save again. Escandé does perfectly well. Let's see whether we see Vinicius.
Off goes Dani Carvajal. Trent Alexander-Arnold getting the final few minutes of this game. Dani Ceballos set to come on as well. Now Kylian Mbappe goes off. Probably fancied the chance of getting a hat-trick, but we'll take the 2 goals tonight. Hassan, can he get the shot away? He can! What an effort that was from Fedevina.
He's my #1 in the world. I brook no arguments about on form, fully fit. Thibaut Courtois remains the #1 in the world. Goalkeepers who can do next to nothing all night and then the 89th minute can produce a world-class save. That is one of the sorting hat differences, whether you're...
Raheem. And here is Brahim. And here is Vinicius.
Oh.
And Vinicius finishes it off. Cool as you like. It was a swift break from Real Madrid. And Vinicius with an assist.
Situations he has become so. Again, mistakes, top division, degree to which you're punished. Trent here that leaves it well alone. Just holds the defender up long enough. Costas isn't quite sure. That buys Vinicius maybe half a second more, half a metre more. The finish.
Comprehensive second half performance from the visitors. Vinicius in conversation with the referee at the end, probably about the yellow card for diving. The home fans